everybody, it's Safi and Marco, dish out on the movies. And Marco's in the commentary mood, so he wants us to do a commentary on The Bride of Chucky. Remember Chucky? Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Yep, and I'm gonna draw, maybe, and eat some Cheez-Its, some gummy worms, and Safi's gonna do the same. And yeah, well, let's get started.
Oh.
This is Safi. Safi, is this your first time seeing Bride of Chucky?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Not really, but
Why?
I kind of like Chucky, so... Wasn't that a photograph I had for eBay
What?
that I sold? Wasn't that from The Bride of Chucky?
No, that might have been
Was
for
that
Seed
girl
of
with
Chucky.
the-
Yeah, that was Seed of Chucky.
Oh.
Which, in my opinion, is slightly... I don't know. Because they're both bad films.
What?
What?
They're both bad films.
Well, Bride of Chucky is very trashy and stupid. And it turns the series into a comedy series. And then Seed of Chucky is just a full-on comedy. And it's a huge insult to the franchise. I told you, it's like the Batman v Superman of Chucky movies.
Huh.
And I mean, with this movie, I already, like, it has this, like, color filter over it to make everything blue.
Oh yeah, it is blue.
I hate that. I think that it is so ugly and dated looking. Like, you can tell this movie's from a time where movies were... And already we have our first scare, which is car stuff on the road. Very strange.
It's a driving rainstorm. He wasn't looking at the road in a crowded street.
Yeah. So I'm gonna draw. Or actually, I'm gonna have a Cheez-It.
I think we needed more cheese crackers.
Yeah, I should have thought about that.
I'll have to buy some more tomorrow.
I like the opening where they had the mask of Michael Myers and the glove of Freddy. It's a good idea, but it just doesn't really mean anything in the Chucky series.
No.
I would have rather have seen the mom from the first one appear again or something like that. I don't care about... I mean, this is the Child's Play series. I want to see the Child's Play characters. I don't want to see Michael Myers.
No, we have enough movies with Michael Myers. Why is he looking at it?
And we had another jump scare with like a radio twitch thing. Stupid. I like that. That throat slit. That's really good. That's a great kill.
Gross.
And of
Jennifer
course,
Tilly?
yeah. Ugh. Sharpening her nail with a knife. That's creepy. And I don't... It's a strange shot.
Oh, God, he's all messed up.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, she hasn't seen part 3 yet. So she doesn't know why he's messed up like that. It's because in part 3, they have a fight at the carnival at the end, and he gets into this giant fan and gets torn apart.
Why does anybody care about the bride of Chucky? Why does anybody care what we think about the bride of Chucky?
What are you talking about? Again, I hate the color filter.
Oh.
I like how in part Seed of Chucky, they don't have a color filter anymore. These are really good, I'm telling you. These crunchy gummy worms, perfect. She's putting them back together, which
I see that.
is cool. This is probably one of the better sequences of him getting put together. Like in the second one, they show him getting put together, and this is a really cool shot with the eye. So she's kind of a weirdo, one of those serial killer obsessed fans. You know, like the types that would marry Ted Bundy in prison or something like that.
Ah, John Ritter.
And John Ritter being in this movie is one of the highlights.
Wonder how his son is. He looks so much like him.
And look at that awful hair. That weird hair with the... Ugh. And there's Katherine Heigl. Nobody likes her. Do you like her, Safi?
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's a lot younger. It's Katherine Heigl. Yeah, people don't like her.
She like badmouths the movies she's been in and like calls them sexist.
Is that what's going on? People have said some
Yeah.
terrible things. I'm like, well, I don't know why.
So,
God, she's really young there. Is she even over 18?
If they wanted to show her naked, probably she's over 18. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
And Needle knows, kind of foreshadowing, I believe, if that's him. Yeah, I haven't seen this movie in a while. I used to watch it a lot because it's a great road trip movie. because it is a road trip movie.
Don't tell me this is Jennifer Tilly in this trailer. Voodoo for dummies. Doesn't she have like a sister who's kind of just the opposite of her?
Mm-hmm. The girl in Psycho 2. You like it so far, Safi?
It's okay. It's a fun movie, I guess. A fun, nonsensical movie.
Sort of like Hallmark movies.
Not really.
Yeah.
Ooh. How is he gonna? Is he gonna eat dinner or something? Look at his lips. How could he?
It's kind of cool to see his footprints in the sand because it's kind of a callback to the first movie where his footprints are in the sand when he kills the maid.
Oh.
And they use it as evidence for the kid doing it. This guy should just be called, like, the Crow Light or...
It's like Marilyn Manson or something.
Mr. Hot Topic. I mean, he looks really queer, to be honest.
I can't stand that thing on his lips. And what's that thing on his middle finger? Is that supposed to be a ring?
I got one of those before for fun.
Ooh!
There's our next scare. A spider.
Ooh.
This is gonna be funny. So basically it's implied that she's a killer and she wants him to kill too so they can be like killing partners.
I guess. But how does Chucky get How is Chucky part of that?
He's just the worst. That was cool. Still has his original voice.
Mm-hmm.
So she's okay with her killing people. I mean, he's okay. He's okay with her killing people, but her owning the actual Chucky doll is too far.
Weird. Put my teacup down.
It's not gonna happen, Safi.
Oh God, doesn't know what that is.
I mean, the movie is so blue that they even make like the trailer blue. It's very strange why they did that. And she's wearing blue. It's very weird.
But she wasn't wearing blue before.
And now she's basically rewriting history. That's what I hate a lot of the time when they add female characters into franchises. Like they're making it seem like she was his partner when he was a killer, before he was a doll, and I just don't like that. That's kind of queer with the Exorcist head twist.
The Exorcist?
Watch this, Safi.
Oh, he ripped that thing out of his lip. Oh.
That's why they gave him it in the first place.
Oh, now he's suffocating him with the pillow.
You like that, Safi?
Oh, it kind of makes me want to vomit.
So already we have two awesome kills that are bloody and R-rated and good. I mean, I like her character, but I wish that they didn't have the fake backstory where she was his partner when he was human. I wish that she was just an obsessed fan who kills people and then gets him. And then they build a relationship. I don't like this, where they have a history. Look at how blue that is. Look at that. His shirt, his white shirt looks blue.
Uh-oh, here comes the dad of it.
Yeah.
See?
Huh.
Oh.
One of my biggest pet peeves about
She's just a high school girl. They're not going to leave town.
that's happened before Runaway. But one of my biggest pet peeves in horror movies is to have teenage characters who are really unlikable and stupid. And so I like how in this movie that the characters are actually likable. That was
You weren't.
If you think about it, she's kind of like the Harley Quinn to his Joker.
Yeah, she does have Harley Quinn voice. That's right.
And she's better than Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie sucks. She's look where she's gonna put him in the baby crib. Or wait, no, it's a cage, but it kind of looked like a crib.
She's a real good gambler, isn't she? The one that gambles.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She's a good
She plays
gambler.
poker. She's on they have a poker tournament they show all the time. They show these poker gatherings, like it's a sports event, and I think she's a poker person.
I really like this movie. I just don't like how it turns the series into a comedy series.
Oh.
And how, I wish that Chucky was still scary. I wish that the movie was scarier. I don't want to watch a funny Child's Play movie because it kind of it emphasizes the humor too much, where people already make fun of Child's Play. I mean, a lot of people, they don't find Chucky scary. They think the Child's Play movies are a joke. And so why play into that and make it even more of a comedy? I prefer it when it's scary. And I'd like to point out, she hasn't been topless yet. And he's topless, though. the Jesse. So that's kind of interesting. That
Is this that boyfriend from last night?
Yeah.
So he's like in his 20s or something? He's going out with a high school girl?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. No wonder the father's having a fit. Goodwill.
Huh. That's very weird what she's doing, Safi.
Yeah, but she's bad because she'll kill him.
Doesn't that make you want to take a bean?
No.
What? Very strange. I think that was kind of unrealistic.
That guy doesn't look familiar at all. In other words, I've never seen him on anything.
Well. The correct spelling of woman. Like, no offense, but the Chucky from the first 3 movies didn't give a flying F about having a bride.
Is that the ring she had on?
I think this is a different ring. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Very convenient television viewing. I don't know if that will work in real life. The ring scraping the cage. Honestly, I think he could have just broken it himself.
Yeah, it didn't look very strong. It looked cheap.
And because he has the strength of a human. I mean, even though he's a doll, he has the strength of a human. He's just dragging her on the floor. He's dragging her on the floor like Bill O'Reilly did to his wife in real life. And obviously this movie is very inspired by Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh my god.
And honestly, I think that this is a better movie than Bride of Frankenstein.
Let's look at when Bride of Frankenstein was made.
No, I mean in terms of story, because the Bride and Bride of Frankenstein is only in the movie for like 2 seconds. And in this movie, this is the whole movie. So it's automatically even better. But I will say the actors are better in the Bride of Frankenstein, like I love the fact that Frankenstein talks so much in Bride of Frankenstein. Because people always complain about, like, yeah.
So she is gonna die.
Yeah. But people always complain that, like, oh, Michael Myers can't talk. Jason Voorhees can't talk. But then, you know, you have Bride of Frankenstein, and it works perfectly for him to talk. So I really wish that more movies would evolve and do the same thing. Like with Michael Myers. Because if Michael is human, as they say in the shitty 2018 timeline, then he should damn well be able to talk, and it's fucking ridiculous that he doesn't talk. Like, they could have a scene where you don't see his face, and he's trying to blend in, he's talking to someone in, like, a diner or something, asking for directions, like, something like that. I did like in the Halloween remake,
What is
though.
she now? The spirit of that other person is in her?
Yeah. She looks ugly as hell
So
now.
that's her voice now? I mean, the doll has her voice? $2.17, get it? Because The Shining. She's crying, and she can't cry because she's a doll. There's no tears that can come out. Oh. Yeah, she's not gonna give him 1,000. My friend in New Jersey means in New Jersey will slit your throat.
And that's not me spoiling it. That's just me, knowing, reading between the lines.
So did you say that these dolls were really like little people?
What the fuck?
No, that they had little people working the.
No, that's for like. And her new design is cool. It's kind of cool. Obviously, I think that the doll itself was kind of trash to begin with, so she's doing the most with what she has. But no, with the little with the little with the little people, that's only for like the first one with like where they would have shots where the doll would run across the camera.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a little person running across the camera in costume. But I don't think for this movie they have any little people playing with dolls. And
he's gay, I see. That's what I thought.
I hate Katherine Heigl, and I hate her in this movie.
Well, how old is she in this movie?
I'll have to look it up.
I mean, she looks like a kid. She does not look like an adult.
She looks like she's in her 30s.
Oh, no, she's not in her 30s. She's
that's what
probably
she looks
in her
like.
30s now.
Look at her. And their house kind of looks like ours. A little bit, in terms of the color scheming. Yeah, you can tell he's gay because he has an earring, right, Safi?
No.
Yeah.
It's not. Don't do that, Marco.
Yeah,
don't
it's true.
do that.
But that's what the movie is saying.
Oh, well, yeah,
because
that's
they gave him that for the costume.
Well, that's because... What year is this?
I like how there's this stupid, dumb plot going on about, like, we want to run away together because we're Romeo and Juliet. And you have Chucky and Tiffany, and they're sitting there like, yeah, F you, no one cares about you. You're just humans driving us somewhere. That's cool. Such terrible acting from that guy.
I know.
It's like your
The
Hallmark
dolls probably
movies.
act better than they do.
Yeah. Well, the dolls are robots, technically. They're
Really?
animatronic.
Oh, cool.
Ugh. You'd have to pay me the budget of this movie to kiss Katherine Heigl. What's the budget of this movie? Like $50 million? No, that's getting there. Still, I prefer to have $100 million. You like how John Ritter's a villain in this movie, Safi?
Are those dolls gonna kill him?
Yeah.
He's gonna get killed?
Safi, what do you think? You think John Ritter's gonna... I mean, look, he's breaking into the kid's car.
Why is he doing that?
Because he wants to, like, plant evidence, probably. Look, I think he's got, like, a little bag of weed that he's gonna plant.
Real cute.
This was actually the first movie of John Ritter that I had seen.
Really?
Yeah. And then after this, I watched Problem Child. Then I saw his episode in Buffy where he plays a robot stepdad.
I've never seen him play a bad role. You know, like where he's bad.
No, in Buffy, he plays a robot stepdad for Buffy.
Oh, really?
Where he gets together with the mom and he's a robot. And I've also seen another film of his. The Wizard. Yeah, The Wizard is really good. Really underrated kids movie.
Oh, God.
Yeah! These kills are just perfect. It's such a horror movie. I mean, you'd never see kills like this nowadays. But what I was saying earlier, you know, they were calling that other cop Needle Nose. And so I was thinking that'd be perfect foreshadowing for the nails going into his nose. In his face. See, look, they have the strength of humans. They can lift him up like that. So that's a huge plot hole, the fact that he couldn't just break the cage with his own hands. Yet they can lift a whole body, put it into a trunk. I'm a stupid, dumb guy, and I'm just here to look pretty.
I'm shocked that they don't. The girl is her. She knows how her father is.
Yeah, and then she doesn't suspect anything.
Well, now.
Yeah. And I don't like this either. The convenience of this, where immediately they're gonna get pulled over again. That's kind of weak. Home cut fries. So there's a food truck just for fries? I mean, this cop, he must... Like, it's really strange, like, how much he cares, too, about this girl dating Jesse. Yeah. Oh, he pays him extra. That's very dark. She assaulted a police officer.
Wow, now that is a punishable.
Yeah.
They didn't see that happening.
If that was Dolomite doing that, he'd be dead.
I know.
I really hate this Jesse guy. I mean, he's so dopey.
I wonder if that's her real hair or.
Yeah, is she a natural blonde? I don't know. It doesn't matter. She looks ugly regardless.
Now he's illegally.
Yeah. Well, he gets paid extra.
He's illegally searching their van.
It's really. You like this movie, I can tell.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty funny how much you like it. And for all that cop knew that he actually had it. So that's pretty funny. I mean, he didn't plant it there or anything. He just found it because Chucky threw it. So he broke his light? See, maybe that's a that's a.
Uh-oh, he's doing a Molotov in the...
Yeah. I don't know what would actually happen if you did that. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But would it actually happen where the car immediately explodes if that? Like, how long would it take?
Gasoline on fire?
Well, I don't know. It seems like it happens so fast. I mean, that huge explosion. It's an awesome explosion. You know, it's not even an action movie, and this movie has an awesome explosion. I mean, that's how good this movie is. People don't. What's that? She bought groceries. Where did she just buy those groceries? That's just dumb. I mean, there's no store around.
No, I don't even have any food.
I mean, she literally walked off camera and then was handed groceries to bring on camera. I don't like some of the one-liners. I don't like it when characters have to have these one-liners in a horror movie. It completely takes the fun out of it. Because I'm trying to take it seriously. I don't want to laugh at it like it's a stupid comedy. It's better than that. Oh no, it's a misunderstanding.
Oh, God. Where's the, Gummy worms.
Oh. They just found the letter? I mean, that's so unrealistic. Like, they literally just drove off, and somehow this random guy found out that not only his uncle was missing, but also they found a letter at the crime scene that would just happened. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Come
that's all
on.
bull.
But I don't care. This is a really good movie. It's actually gotten better.
Uh-oh.
That's like a little Hitchcock shot zooming into the blood. I don't like the music in this movie. It's very dated music. I would have preferred a dark horror score. You know, the first Child's Play has one of the best themes of all time of any horror movie. And it's a shame that they've never really done anything with that great theme song. And instead they're playing this stupid, dated music. It doesn't belong in a horror film. Unless it's in the background. These two have no chemistry. To me, they both kind of act like they don't want to be in the movie. Why would she have a mugshot in the paper if she's walking around free? See, I don't like these stupid one-liners.
Oh.
Yes, obviously he did not die from that.
Oh.
Ew. What a horrible kiss. I mean, they even she's a terrible kisser in the movie too. I mean, who would want to kiss her? No one. One of the worst movie kisses I've ever seen. It's even worse than the old films where they smush their faces together and that's the kissing. Something else is cool is the fact that they're now having this situation where the main characters are going to be possibly blamed for the murders. Which is a running theme in the series. The first one, they blame the kid. Second one, they blame the kid. The third one, they blame the kid. So, it's a Hitchcock trope, too. Ooh.
She's stealing their money.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So she stole the ring too. What, is she the one who's gonna be topless in the film? I can't remember. Very strange. And this is where Chucky is gonna... I wonder... I can't remember how this kill is. But... that was terrible. Running that fast. That looked pretty bad. The doll just like ran like almost like the Flash. Oh, that doesn't look good. That was a mistake. That's cool.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Perfect kill.
Oh my god.
This movie's kills are just A+.
Gross.
It's so sad how bad horror movies have gotten. They'd be like, oh, we can't show that kind of a kill nowadays because it's too gory. It would get an X rating. To me, it would have been a lot more interesting if they were in the same boat as, or I guess kind of the same boat, where she was just an obsessed fan and they had to build that relationship. That would have been a lot more interesting to me. Especially because of what happens at the end of the film, which I won't spoil. But the way that things turn, it's not as believable since they know each other so well. It's very strange. Watch this, Safi. I think you need to take a bean for this, Safi.
Ugh.
Take a bean. And see, this movie's almost over. It's only like an hour.
You're kidding.
No. I told you it's a short movie. That was very strange. But I like the fact that instead of having a stupid, normal sex scene like they always have to have in horror movies, especially in the 80s and 90s, that they have a doll sex scene.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, it seems like the person who made this is a huge horror fan. It just really shows. It's sad that I don't think he makes horror movies anymore, or any movies, but this movie kind of makes me want to see more movies of his. She still loves him.
Ah,
What, do you know her?
you know who that is.
Is that Kathy Najimy?
Yep, I think so.
Oh, okay. It's Peggy Hill!
Oh my God.
Looks great. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, she sounds like Peggy. Her scream, she can't hide the fact she's Peggy Hill.
Isn't the father still in there?
She's mad at him. So stupid. line from Psycho. Oh, he's smarter than them both. I just realized that too. They don't even smell the dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone's dead, then the smell would be a lot worse than dirty socks. Oh. Ugh, horrible acting. What do you think, Safi?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, how awful. I said that's the worst part of the movie.
Just because it's sad. Well, you should have known because
Worse than the horror.
the main characters of this movie are Chucky and Tiffany. So yeah, I was upset about that happening, about the friend getting killed.
Oh.
Because he's better than both of them. And Katherine Heigl and dopey dipshit boy toy. That seems like they had a plan and it didn't go through.
Where'd they get all those guns?
From the police.
Oh, it's just. So I guess they both have a thing for RVs.
I think that one of the weaknesses is, as I said, the the backstory. Because in the first one they give him a little character. They give Chucky a little character, but not really a lot because he's too focused on the fact that he's a doll, as usual. And in this movie, his character is but as I said, in this movie, it's like his character is that he's the sexist husband, and he's kind of like a goofy guy. I don't know. I don't like that.
Ooh.
But now that I think about it, well, he's got to hold the gun to the guy. But as I was saying, in the first movie, well, I mean, Chucky didn't even start becoming human inside the doll until the end of the second movie. So for her to be able to get female anatomy parts so fast is really bullshit and completely unrealistic, and probably that's a huge plot hole. I would have been fine with it.
Oh my god.
But they already had it with the series where it took Chucky like 2 movies for him to turn human inside the doll. So I really wish that they would have taken that into consideration. And I don't know, done something. Like maybe they could have had this movie take place over a longer span of time somehow. I don't know. Like have it so the Tiffany doll is living with Chucky in the trailer for like a year or something. And then after a year they're like, screw it, we need to get out of here. I don't know. Because another thing is that this movie is the first movie in the series where they make it so it seems like Chucky has to eat and Tiffany has to eat. So that's another kind of weird thing. These dolls have to eat. And so therefore they probably have to go to the bathroom too. Very weird. But it makes sense in like a reboot type of way. Like it's a good idea for a reboot. And that's what this feels like. It feels like the comedic reboot of the series.
Hurry up. That's kind of, oh god, that was stupid. So if you guys didn't... How are they going to get away? Anyway, they won't believe them. The dolls came to life and killed everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's the reality. As is the reality in all the other Child's Play movies. But if you guys aren't watching it yourselves while listening to the commentary, Jesse just jumped out of a trailer while it was exploding, which is retarded and completely never happened. What's... And this is strange because it seems like he's gonna try to use Tiffany as like to try to make Chucky stop or something, and he doesn't give a F about her, so he should just shoot her and then be done with it. And well, that was kind of a weak kill. I wish that they would have shown that more and set up the scene a little bit more, because look at that. He dug that hole that fast.
Oh, they've been out all day.
No, they haven't. They just got there. Oh, wait, they're exhuming it. That's right. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was going to be like, wow, he digs faster than the people in the dig.
Ew.
And obviously that's very unrealistic because they would have taken that as evidence. The
No,
police.
I don't know if they would have or not.
I think so. If that was on him when he got killed, then it probably would have been taken away. He wouldn't have had that buried with him. They'd be like, what's this? And they'd take it away. See, they kind of make him scary a little bit in the scene, which is cool. And obviously, Tiffany is now a racist, confirmed, because she's wearing blackface, and I don't know if Safi notices that too. Tiffany is racist.
Burned.
Oh, that's called racism, Safi. No, she's really not a lucky girl, because either way, even if they get away, they're gonna get caught and framed and put to death pretty quickly. I mean, they're really stupid. A lot of the times in this movie, Chucky and Tiffany help them escape from bad situations, and so there's no way in hell these guys would be able to... Finally, Jesse gets killed. Shoot her now, just shoot her. Just kill them both. What would have been cool is if he just shot them up like Bonnie and Clyde and just unload the entire clips. That would have been better. Because if you don't know what he's doing, he wants to transfer their souls into their bodies after he just stabbed one of them, which is pretty retarded. So he's okay with dating a racist, I guess.
Oh, she's gonna shoot him or stab him.
And I really think that that's stupid. This ending is kind of trash. As I said before, it would have made more sense if she was the creepy, obsessed fan who never knew him in real life. but they had this stupid continuity where she knew him. And, now they're just ripping off Bride of Frankenstein. Stupid. Completely stupid. And, obviously, it doesn't help for the sequel potential by doing what they're doing. See, that might be little people right there.
I was gonna
All
say
these shots. Which
they're too agile.
looks pretty funny. It looks really funny, actually. And see, you can tell that they want to make a sequel because of how... Never mind. It just seems like they're kind of... it seemed like the real Chucky would have killed her a lot faster. And she quips when she's gonna die. Stupid little quip. Very strange music choices. Don't go with the scene at all. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. He's stabbing dirt. I'll be back. And it's really unrealistic for just one cop to have come there to get them.
Yeah, I know.
Just that one. But yeah, I think that this ending is really stupid. And now they're literally ripping off part 1, where it's true.
Well, let's see what happens.
I've already seen it before. They didn't do it.
But their friend's gone now.
But what I was going to say is that they literally just ripped off Child's Play 1 where the police character says no one's going to believe us. And I don't know why he just made an ooh face. She looks ugly as hell. It's a very strange choice. That would have been a bean.
Was she still alive?
Well,
yeah.
Well, something else is happening too.
Oh, God, don't tell me that's...
Ugh.
Ah.
Well, that's really cool, actually. Ugh. Yeah, that was really cool. At the very end, I just didn't like that
Okay,
very.
let's do our dinner.
Yeah. So, what'd you think, Safi?
It was a pretty good horror movie.
Yeah, I really liked it actually. I mean, it's not a horror movie technically. Like, it's more of a comedy. But still, it's a horror comedy, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's really good. But I didn't like that thing at the end where they have the cliche thing where the love interest like kills the main guy, and what happens with like the final fight. I thought that was kind of weak.
Okay.
And predictable, because that always happens. Like where the love interest is fed up, and so then she kills the boyfriend and.
Okay, we have to have our pizza now. It's getting late. It's after 8 o'clock at night. And,
so, that was our Bride of Chucky commentary. More so a Marco commentary, but hopefully Safi steps up her game in the Seed of Chucky commentary.
See, the problem with this is that Marco has seen the movies, but I haven't. So I'm sitting here watching because I've never seen it before.
Well, you could still comment on stuff you're seeing, like when you talked about John Ritter and stuff like that.
Yeah, but...
Like, you don't have to have, like, an extensive, like, dialogue about it, but you could just still comment on things.
But the thing is, I'm kind of trained to, when you go to the movies, that you be quiet, and, there's some people going and they're just talking all the time, disturbing people. I mean, we've been around people like that. I was shocked because I have never been around people like that. And
well, Jeepers Creepers 3, that happened.
Yeah, but that was to alleviate the two people started to have a kind of a fight, but this is like after that. Well, this is a few years after, but I think people were thinking about that shooting incident in Colorado.
Yeah.
And when that happened, everything got really quiet, and you could feel the fear and the tension because people were afraid that something bad was going to happen. And I think even the people who were having it was like weird words and getting mad, and I think even them, they sensed that everybody could hear what they were doing, and they stopped. They stopped on their own. No, I don't think anybody said anything either, but you could tell everybody was kind of afraid.
It was so funny because it was like before the movie even started.
Yeah, it was right at the very beginning, and but anyway, I've been trained to just be quiet, and I've never seen the movie before. I'm sitting here watching it and listening, but I'll never forget that day because I'll never forget that was, I think it was related to that Batman shooting.
Because it was uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable, and it was was just odd.
In terms of Bride of Chucky, you liked it a lot.
Yeah, I did like it. I liked Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
And I know that all that, well, I'm not going to call it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not real. It's fake. But it was good. And Marco's talking about kills and everything, but I'm not.
Well, they're cool kills. I mean,
well,
in
it's
a
just
horror movie,
you're scared.
You want cool kills.
Well, I guess so. You just don't want something that looks so fake and it's just plugged in there like an agenda. But I mean, agendas are fake. They don't go with the story.
They're inserted in
so
there.
When you have fake horror incidents, it's another kind of agenda in a way because it's fake and you can tell it's fake, and it makes the story worse. In fact, instead of being scared or
this movie,
you just laugh.
This movie kind of had a little agenda in terms of not like a feminazi agenda, but an agenda to make it seem like to create this new continuity where when he was a human, he had this girlfriend who was as crazy as he was. And I really don't like that. I think that that's a stupid choice. I think that it should have just been she's a crazy, obsessed fan. And, yeah.
I don't know. But I think it's a way to extend the Chucky series to have him. And then you think of, Frankenstein. There was the, quote, Bride of Frankenstein. So it'd be something like that for him, and the way they set it up where that
that's fine. Where
girl did that.
Well, that's fine where they have the relationship. The rest of the movie, but then for them to have this like extensive human relationship where she knows his favorite food and all this other crap, it's kind of like cheap, like a cheap thing to do. But anyways, please like this video and
subscribe.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.